Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of my Let's Play. This is going to be dedicated to Blood Magic again still. As you can see, my mob spawner over here has been working overtime, Mr. Vanilla Mob Trap, and he's been I've been funneling them all here with these conveyor belts, which is, I guess, kind of like a little conceit, but, you know, hey, this is part of the reason why you do play modded Minecraft. I've upgraded my altar, so this has been running for a while, right? So I've had enough LP and also other resources to upgrade my altar to almost all sacrifice runes. So I'm now getting almost 2,000 LP per sacrifice. My altar here is pretty much full. I've got a gold block, and I'm going to try right now to make my magician's orb. So let's see how this goes. Pretty good. Yep. I'm just gonna watch this because it takes 25,000, right? And if it runs out, you lose all your progress. I better keep whacking guys here. Yep. Alright, it looks like I might actually have enough mobs. That's going to be awesome. Oh, better keep trying. Keep going. Come on, you can do it. Yes! Success, guys. Check that out. Stupid bow here. So, this is great. I've got my Magician's Orb. The Magician's Orb has a much higher cap, I believe, in terms of essence that it can hold. I think the last one was 25k. I believe this guy can hold 150,000 or more, actually. So I'm going to fill him up with some of this stuff. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to start working on these demonic runes. So I need to upgrade this altar to a proper tier 4. So I'm going to get busy on replenishing some of my supplies, and then when we come back, we're going to walk through the process of what it takes to do that altar upgrade. So it should be pretty sweet, guys. See you then. Alright, so I've gone and collected some materials for what we're going to do next. If you want to get into rituals and blood magic, I've discovered you need to use this thing called this Ritual Diviner. This is the tool right here. It's crafted using these inscription inks and diamonds and emerald. What it does supposedly is it tells you can shift click through it to find the right ritual that you want to use, and then it'll tell you the number of stones that you need, and you can go and create those stones, I believe. And then you can just right click on a master ritual stone with it, and it'll place the runes for you, which is phenomenal, right? I actually have already a lot of stones because I got them from a reward bag. So my goal for this episode is to create this tool, create the correct runes that I need, and then go and create the Ritual of Binding, which will allow me to create bound armor, bound equipment, bound sword. Yeah, bound sword is really cool because you can use it to not only kill mobs, obviously, but it will drop these things called a weak blood shard, which you need to start progressing through the rest of the blood magic tiers. Our goal, obviously, is still to try to get that Well of Suffering hooked up, so I'm going to be working on that. Anyway, let's go and create some of these inks. So let's see, I've got plenty of LP in there, and so if I put a piece of obsidian in here, that's supposed to turn into one of these inks. We'll see what happens here. Probably should have left some of those speed runes in there. What do we get? We got a inscription tool of earth. Alright, that sounds right. And a magma cream is the next one. Let's see. I kill one of you guys. Hey, buddy. And this guy is going to turn into something too. He turned into probably fire, I'd imagine. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Got a ghast here. guest here. I got that from sifting soul sand that I've been creating upstairs with witch water and sand. Should probably show you guys the improvements later to the auto sifting machines up there. Air, okay, that also makes sense. Lapis lazuli block. Put that in there. Boy, I hope I don't need more than one of these. Let's see. I might have to make a couple of these actually. I'm not really sure. I don't know how this works, so we'll see. Water, okay, and coal. Coal is like, you know, I think it's dusk or something. You know, makes I feel like Captain Planet right now. By our powers combined, we will do evil magic. All right, let's kill some of this here. Always paranoid about running out of blood in these altars. Well, that's interesting. Is that really a block of coal? It is a block of coal. Why is it not doing anything? Let's see. Let's look at that recipe again for that guy. He needs the tier 4 blood altar, and that's why, and I've only got the tier 3. But that's okay, because I don't think I need the dusk rune for the crafting that I'm about to attempt. So, to make that bound armor, the reason... Oh, okay, this makes sense. To make the bound sword, the reason why I wanted to do that is because you need the weak blood shard to make the little doohickeys that you put on top of these pillars. They're like blood bricks, right? That's the only way to make it, and you have to put those up there in order to upgrade your altar to tier 4. So, obviously, I won't be able to craft this dusk ink until then. But that's fine. I'll just put this back in here, and get back to that later. So, let's see here. Tool. No, we want to use this. We want this guy right here. So, he is just that's pretty easy. Let's do that. You can tell I still have my materials in there from when I was crafting all those awesome sacrifice runes, which really, by the way, helped out a heap. I couldn't have done it without the mob spawner, though. Mob spawner is key. Let's see. Boom! Ritual of the full sprint. Well, so if I... Yep, okay. So I shift right click, right? And then if I look at the object, it tells me what I need for that. So Green Grove, 4 water stones, 4 earth stones. Yeah, okay. And so let's go, keep going. Interdiction, ritual containment, ritual binding. That's the one that I want right there. So that takes air, water, fire, and earth. So no dusk. Well, that makes sense. Otherwise, I'd be stopped right now. Let me go and fetch my ritual stones that I've got upstairs in my chest, and then you know, we can figure out a place to go and place this guy and start doing some more magic. All right, magic. Okay, I think I have collected all the materials I need. One thing, I've got my ritual stones. I've placed a master ritual stone already upstairs. I need to make this weak activation crystal, evidently, which takes a normal alpha crystal, which I made in one of the previous episodes, and this is what I use to power my base. And I need 10,000 LP in my altar, which I have, and then I should just be able to put this in here, and then now it's doing something, which is good. That's really good. Let's see. Yep, it's turning into hopefully a weak activation crystal. Let's see here. Yep, there it goes. So that's what I need in order to activate my ritual once I complete it. I'm going to go upstairs to the place where I've selected now to start the ritual at. So all I should need to do is this tool that I'm using, this ritual diviner. So supposedly it's like a really good guide for doing rituals. All you need to do, as long as you've got the right number of stones in your inventory, I've got 32, and this ritual requires see 8, 4, 4, 4, 4, 24 stones. In order to make it, let's just be able to right click on this guy. Bam. Yep, there it goes, and it put down a stone. So I just need to keep doing that, and it'll put down and mark all of the stones for me to complete the ritual configuration, as long as I've got the right number. Oh, and you know what? It looks like it... Does it drain LP? No, something else is draining LP. Probably one of my engines. Okay, cool. So I've never done this before. It looks like it's complete. If I click it with this, I might have to right-click this. Yep, I had to shift right-click to make it my own object. Okay, so that means that the ritual right now is active, I think. So if I go and create a diamond sword, I should be able to... Let's see, I think I might need to have a significant amount of LP, like 10,000 or so in my network. I've got 12. Let me go turn off this engine. Alright, I'm going to turn that power off. And let's make a diamond sword really quick. Vanilla diamond sword, I believe, is all you need. I've never made so many vanilla weapons in my life playing with this game. Alright, okay, so you make your vanilla diamond sword. And I should just be able to throw this, like literally throw it. That sounds stupid, but literally just throw it in the middle of that. And it should turn into something cool. We'll see here in a second. Alright, ready to go. Let's give it a shot. And that doesn't actually seem to have done anything. Okay, let's try that again. Do I not have enough LP? Is it active? It's active? Alright. No, it's not active. Once more. Okay, it's pulsing now, I think. Yep. Alright, that's not working. Obviously I'm doing something wrong. I'm gonna go and... Whoa, holy crap. There you go. That worked. Wow. Oh, and it killed me too. That's epic. Let's hope I didn't lose any of my stuff. That is amazing. JJM152 went up in flames. Okay, let's see what happened over here. I was not expecting that. That's really quite exciting and brutal. Well, it looks like what's that? What's that I see on the ground over there? I see my stuff. Pick that up, and looks like most of my stuff got annihilated, which is terrible. But I got this bound sword back, but at least I didn't lose my tools. That's good. Alright, cool. So, alright, so you win some and you lose some. I'm going to get rid of that waypoint marker because I don't want to be reminded of this ever again. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to go get some food, and then I guess we're going to go kill some mobs and see if I can get that crystal that I need. I'll be right back. So, I've collected myself after that little fiasco with that ritual. Astute observers would have noticed that not only did I lose most of the crap that was in my inventory, but I also lost my Magician's Blood Orb, which kind of sucked. So I had to make another one, as well as another weak activation crystal. Thankfully I wasn't carrying too much stuff that was pretty valuable at the time, just a bunch of building materials. Anyway, I want to upgrade my Ritual Diviner to the next level, which will let me place Dusk Runes, because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to do it manually, which means I can actually make my Dusk Runes now. Let's try that. So, coal in the block there. Yep, there it goes. Got my inscription tool. I gotta make 2 of them actually. Let's see. Yep, got plenty in there. Yeah, so just gonna make a couple of things here, and then we'll get going on the next ritual. Okay, so the other thing I have to make right away is this demonic slate, right? The thing about that is it costs like I'll show you. It's ridiculous. It costs 15,000 LP to make from the imbued, which costs 10,000. When the one before that costs like 3,000, then 2,000 and 1,000. So it's like, or something like that. So if I put a piece of stone, I should have some stone somewhere, hopefully. Maybe over here. Alright, let's grab that. And see, we've got, how much we got in the altar right now? Got 8,000, right? So I'll put this guy in, and that'll turn him into a blank slate. And that will take 1,000, I believe. Yep, 1,000. Great. And so if I go and put him in here again, it'll take like 2,000. Yep, okay, for the reinforced. Let's kill a mob. Kill 2 mobs, actually. Alright, and I'll put him in again for the imbued. I think this is like 7,000, something ridiculous like that. So it should be enough in here right now to do that. Yep, okay, cool. And then you put him in one more time. I'm make sure we have enough mobs here. Should be good. Yeah, there's a few back up there. Alright, cool. So we put this guy in. And watch him deplete all the LP very quickly. Oh, sure gotta kill a couple. Can't just watch it go down. Yep, so there it goes. And that is a demonic slate. That was 25,000 LP all up for that guy to make him. Pretty nuts. So the next thing I want to do is, now that I got this, is go make the new ritual diviner. Let's look at the recipe for that again. Alright, so yep, that's great. I take my, oh my god, that was another thing that I lost evidently, was the ritual diviner when I died. Okay, so cut the camera, and I'm gonna go make a ritual diviner. Be right back. Okay, I think I'm ready to go now. I have cleared away an enormous amount of space underneath my altar, as you can see. That brick there is where I'm going to place my master ritual stone for the Well of Suffering. I could probably do it closer than that, but yeah, I'm afraid that if I do that, it'll start poking through the altar, and well, aesthetically it won't look very good, although it will probably be legit in terms of it working. Let's this pillar, get some air here. Let's get my master ritual stone. Cool. All right, and now let's watch these numbers go down. 32, 31, 30. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Click, 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 click. They all got place. That is really excellent. Okay, cool. Now, what I'm going to do is probably, let's activate this. Let's see if I got enough LP in my network. I got 100,000. I think this only takes 50,000 to activate. Let's see. Oh yeah, do you hear that? Look at that, my LP's actually going up. All those runes of sacrifice up there on that altar. Let's go up there and check that stuff out and see how this is working. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Oh, let's make sure I don't mine my way through the floor and kill myself with all my loot on me again. That would just be a wonderful way to end this episode. Oh yeah, man, this is great. Okay, so this is working. You can see I poked some holes in the ground already. Just put the stairs back. I was worried that I got the distance wrong. Okay, cool. and it is murderizing stuff really good. So what did it do there? It 60, yeah, it got me like 18,000 LP off those mobs that were there. That's not too bad. Obviously I've got my Master Blood Orb up in there, and they do drops too as well. Well, you know, this could be my my mob farm grinder. I just need to figure out how I want to do this. Maybe I could put, I think I'm definitely gonna make some of that graveyard soil and put it under there somewhere. I'm gonna have to go down there and light that up until I'm done working on it. I don't want to be down there and have stuff spawn on me, knock me off the platform. Oh, that was silly. Yeah, but I could probably do something like that. I think you know, I'll put some graveyard soil down. I'll wall that off, and then we'll get rid of this mob spawner back here. I'll put a vacuum hopper down there and start dumping the loots into some sort of sorting system. Alright, give me another few minutes and then we'll see what the final system looks like. Hey guys, I thought I'd probably cut to the middle of the build. Actually, it's a little bit past the middle of the build. I've derped around a lot here. In fact, I've screwed up probably more than I've ever screwed up in Minecraft trying to put this together for some reason. Maybe it's because all the stuff is new to me about the ritual and stuff, which by the way is interesting. This is a 31 by 31 square area. The Master Ritual Stone is in the middle, so 15 in all directions. I am actually 11 squares below, not 10, so that's the actual effective radius, but that's because that's where my head is. If I was a spider, I would not be in the area of effect, so I have to bring the floor up one level, which is where that graveyard soil is, in order to get spiders. That being said, I still got room if I wanted to put at least one more, maybe even two more spawning platforms up here if I wanted to. Obviously I've got everything wired up for lighting. I've got item ducts coming through to here, little basic sorting system with trash can overflow, vacuum hoppers. I was using the Call of the Zephyr ritual from this mod pack, from the Blood Magic mod pack, but it's bugged. If you've got two of them and they pick up an entity that is both in their area of effect, it will dupe them. So I decided that was too cheaty as well as potentially dangerous because, you know, bugs are bugs and I just don't like them. So I tore those down, which was a shame because they looked pretty awesome up there. Anyway, I'm going to cover all this stuff up, and then when we come back we'll watch the Well of Suffering in action, and we'll talk a little bit about the LP generation. Hey guys, so as you can see I've completed the build here of the room below the Well of Suffering. I've let my LP drain pretty significantly. My max is 1 million and I'm below 500,000 now, just by running some engines and some other rituals. Couple of things to note. These are the only things that you'll get. You seem to only get the mob's default drops. You don't get any of the special drops unless you kill them yourself. Like, these are all from me coming down here with my bound blade and murderizing guys for their blood shards. Now, I guess that's okay. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could probably put some sort of grinder down here that would, you know, give me the mob drops, but I might be able to do that in a different location. Anyway, I just wanted to say this is really quite a large room. It's 31 by 31, so there's one square here in the middle where the ritual is, and then you know, 15 squares in every direction, and you know, 10 up and down, although it's actually probably more like 11 down because it counts your head instead of your feet location. So the bad thing about that though is if spiders spawn, they won't get hit, so it's probably better to stick to 10. Anyway, let's turn this guy on, and then I'll go upstairs and put my orb back in my altar. Let's see. Yep, I've got it on me right now. And I'll put that in there, and then we'll start looking at our LP total and see. I'll get back a little bit so that all the mobs can spawn that are in there, and see how fast this goes up. Wow, it goes up fast. As you can see, it's generating, it looks like thousands per second. Wow, that's good. And you know, I don't even have a fully upgraded altar with all runes of sacrifice yet either. and I'm still getting a significant amount of LP. I could probably run like well, I could run a lot of rituals and engines and stuff off that power if I wanted to. Gee whiz, what's he at? The altar itself. Altar is, well, it's staying pretty full. Probably less full now that I'm actually standing on top of it. That's the only thing that's kind of bad about this, is that if you're not using like Combined Factory Reloaded spawners, then the closer you get to your altar, the less mobs spawn on it. Obviously, you can fix that by a couple of different things. One thing you could do is create an altar a little bit further away from your base that's designed for this Well of Suffering stuff, you know, and I could add like more levels to it so there's more mobs, and add more sacrifice runes so there's, you know, more LP per tick as well. Anyway, you could do that, and then you know, you could actually pump blood into another big storage system, because blood can be held in tanks, and then you can have another altar for enchanting, which has basically, you know, this max runes of what's it called, runes of augmented capacity and runes of dislocation, for it to just kind of pull LP off some tanks into the altar. I mean, I think the rune of dislocation is like, I don't know, rune of augmented capacity is like 1500 essence that each rune can hold, and there's like, I think maximum like, I don't know, 54 runes or something in the altar, so you can imagine that's quite a bit. That's enough to do some pretty heavy enchanting before you even have to refill the altar, you know, so it's pretty good, you know. I'm pretty happy with this. I think if I had to do it over again, what I would do was likely, you know, I'd probably build my first vanilla mob spawner on top of the altar, because that would have made this whole process go a lot faster. That would have been probably the smartest thing to do, but now that I know that, I won't do that. Next time I play, I'll do it differently, but this is my first time with blood magic, so I think that's, you know, that's excusable. What else? I don't know. I think obviously I died a lot. I died to the ritual over there. I died a couple times putting this thing together. Oh, I tried to use a ritual called Call of the Zephyr, which is like a super vacuum hopper with like a massive 9x9 radius around the central block, so it's really big, to pick up items, and I had 2 of them down there. But what would happen is if an entity got caught in the radius, like I threw something out there and it was in the radius of both items or both rituals, it got duped. So I had to tear them down and put vacuum hoppers all over the place, which was kind of expensive and annoying, but you know, hey, hopefully that bug is fixed in later versions of blood magic. I know Agrarian Skies isn't running the most recent one, unfortunately. Anyway, now that this is all done, I should tell you guys that I finally found chickens, and I finally got the feathers that I need to do the Thaumcraft research table. So lots of feathers, actually. Interesting fact, if you didn't know this, it's not just for mob spawning or passive mob spawning. There's an actual cap of 20 passive mobs, and it's not distance based, it's in all loaded chunks. So because my base was so small and I had the squid farm down here, I was almost always at the cap for spawned mobs because of the stupid squid. That's why chickens never spawned. So I drained the squid farm down here, so it's all gone. I don't know if you can see it from here or not, probably. Let's go over here and take a look. Yeah, so the water's all out of there right now. It's empty, and because of that, I've started getting monster spawning again, which is really, or sorry, a passive mob spawning again, which is really good. So I captured some chickens and some safari nuts, and I kept them in my chest in case I need them later. But I've murderized a whole bunch of them, and there's some sheep down there eating grass. That's great. You know, so I've got all the stuff that I need now, except for the blaze rod for the blood alchemy chemistry set, but I'll go get that next off camera. And yeah, so I'm going to start working on the Thaumcraft stuff. I think I'm going to build a new research center or something to get working on that, and maybe on the next episode we'll walk through how to get all the aspects that you need. I've been doing a lot of research on that, and it looks like it's a pretty easy thing to do. And I guess I can finally get rid of this stupid mob spawner. That'll be good. Let's hope this works. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that worked. Playing with TNT in a skyblock, maybe not the smartest thing I've ever done. That was amazing. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. It looks like I got a little bit of a mess to clean up. Bye.